Hi everybody, Pierre from Reception Academy. Today we are going to correct the exercise 21 from our home study guide.
Please note, this tutorial video has been designed for students taking the Opera PMS home study course. If you don't have already access to the software, you could find more information about the course on our website. I have added the course link to the video description below, and you could get Opera PMS installed and tag along. You just have to click on Book Now.
For this exercise, we have created a booking under the name of John Doe. It is a booking for 2 nights for 3 adults in a twin executive, with a rate inclusive of breakfast. And because there are 3 guests, I have requested the housekeeping to open the sofa bed in specials. For the first task, we had to add the second and the third guest name to the reservation. To do so, it was accompanying. Click on Options, select Accompanying, and here type in the name of the guest. Once you are done with the last name and the first name, you want to click Search. If you don't have any result, click on New. Then on that page, you want to add the minimum details in order to be able to issue a key, so the title, telephone number, and email address. Once you are happy with the details, you just need to click on OK. And here you can see that the second guest has been added. The first guest is Jean Doe, the second one is Paul Doe. Click on Attach to add an extra guest. So once again, Doe, this time let's press Mark. Click on Search. If there are no results, click on New. And in a similar way, you want to add the title, and the telephone number, and an email address. Once you are happy with the details of the third guest, you just need to click on OK. Now we have 3 names attached to the booking. John Doe, which is your main guest, Paul Doe, the second guest, and Mark Doe, the third guest. Once you are happy with that, you just need to click Close, close your options, and save. Add guest address details to the booking. You want it to go to the profile ellipsis, and here you want it to write down the address using capitalized words, meaning that the first letter of each word starts with a capital letter. Once you were happy with those details, and your address is correct, you just have to press OK, and save. Your guest would like to check in by 10 o'clock in the evening. So what you wanted to do, you wanted to go to Specials, just here, and you wanted to select Late Arrival, add a cross, press OK. The system prompts you with the question, do you want to attach it to the profile? It is a one-off, say no. And you have to type in arrival time, 2200 for 10 o'clock in the evening. Once you are done, you press Save. Your guest requested 3 extra bathrooms. Go to Options, select Traces, find the housekeeping department. If you don't know the code, you can always use the drop-down menu just here. And in trace text, you wanted to write down guest requested 3 extra bathrooms. Once you are happy, click on OK. Press Close on your Traces window, close your options, and save. Guest requested the Fickle Sticks magazine to be arranged always. So you have 2 things to do. You have to record it into the profile of the guest for future occasions, and also create a trace for the concierge. So let's start with the profile note. Go to your profile ellipsis, click on Options, select Notes. In Note Type, select Concierge Department, Magazine. In your message, you want to write, please always arrange a Fickle Sticks magazine for the guest arrival. Now you click on OK. In case you haven't copied the message, you do Ctrl+C, you close, you press OK on your profile, and then you want to do the trace for the concierge. You click on Options, then you select Traces, you click on New. In trace text, you write down the message, and it was for the concierge department. Then, once you're happy with the details, you click on OK. You close your Traces window, close your Options window, and save. Your guest always wants a non-smoking room and a high floor. To start with, you wanted to go to Features, go down your list, select high floor, press OK. You wanted to say yes to attach it to the profile because your guest always wants it. In a similar way, you wanted to go to Preferences, select the smoking section, And your guest wanted a non-smoking room. So add your cross, click OK, and say yes to attach it to the profile. Once you are done, click Save. Guests would like to be addressed using their first name only. So you have two things to do. You have to first record it to the profile for future occasions. And you also wanted it as an alert, like this, whenever we open the booking, we'll get a pop-up reminder informing us that we need to use the first name when interacting with the guest. So let's start with the profile note. I go to my profile ellipsis. I click on Options, and I select Notes. I click on New. As a note type, I will select General Notes because it is for more than one department. As a title, you write down Addressed As, and you write down your message. Please note that the guest always wants to be addressed by their first name. If you haven't copied it yet, you want to highlight it first and then press Ctrl+C to copy, and you will paste it in an alert. I press OK. I press Close. I press OK on my profile to close it. And now I want to do the alert, which will pop up every time we open the booking. To do so, I click on Options. I select Alerts. Greeting is the best. You want it to appear all the time, so it must be a reservation. Whenever you will open the booking, it will appear. And then you write down the same message, and you press OK. And you close your alerts window, and you close your options. Save. Your guest wants two separate bills and wants to pay for them separately with different cards. He wants breakfast, dinner, and room rates on one paid with a MasterCard, and the rest of the extra paid on the American Express. Well, this time we will use routing, but we will use it in a different way. Let me show you. So first you go to Options. We want to go to Routing, Window. We do not need to change the window because there is no company, but this time we want to look at Transactions. I click on the drop-down menu, and here we need to find the code individually. So first your red code, which was a bed and breakfast rate, so you can select a bed and breakfast transaction routing code, add it. So then your guest wanted dinner, and for that you have to go to Transactions. And here you have to scroll down until you find Restaurant Dinner Food, and Restaurant Dinner Beverage, which was a little bit after, just here. Here we are, and then you press Add. Once you are happy with those charges, you click on OK, and then you press OK here in order to close your routing instruction window. And then you wanted to set up the method of payment, which was not the American Express, but the MasterCard. So click on Payment, and you wanted to go here and put MasterCard, and then you wanted to type in the number. In that case, our guest first credit card, the American Express, need to be changed. And that would have been rule number 5, and because they were staying 2 nights, it would have been £100. Authorization room number 2 is for the cost of the stay and the £50 extra per night. Once you were happy with those details, you just have to click on OK and close your options. Your booking is still a POA booking, as there is only the guest paying, even though you will use 2 different cards, so you do not need to specify anything. If you wanted to, you could have created an alert on checkout explaining that the guest wants the charges to be paid accordingly. But the guest will be prompted the bill upon departure, and he will be able to adjust if needed. I save. Prior to checking my guest, because this room is specific due to the magazine and due to the bathrobe, I will assign a room in advance, and I will put do not move as usual. So let's assign a room quickly. To this one. It's okay. And then you want to go to your comments and put DNM for do not move, do not change room. Like this, we know that if we need to change room number, we need to get back to the concierge and the housekeeping department. We are now ready to check in the guest. I will accelerate the process, and I will see you back in cashiering billing. So as usual, I will start by posting the rest times to the bill, then I will process the cash payment for the taxi, and I will adjust a little bit the routing, as one of the breakfasts for the fourth guest need to be moved to the window with the rest of the charges. And finally, I will apply my discount. Let's start with the posting. So internet in room, £15. Then you have to post the newspaper, the Flickr Sticks magazine. Now, depending on your company, if your newspaper agent can provide it to you, then you will put it as a newspaper. In my case, it's most likely that we have to go to the newspaper shop in order to get it, so it will be a paid out. £10. And you write down the reference. I press enter. The system prompts me with would you like to print a copy? You should always keep one for your records. I press close. The next charges were two taxis for Heathrow Airport for £90 and the second one for City Airport for £30. That's the two taxis that will have to be paid by cash that we will look at just after all the postings. So, paid out, £90, taxi to Heathrow Airport. Once you're happy with the details, press enter. Here you should print the copy, I press close, and then the same, paid out, £30, and this time it was taxi to City Airport. Then my guest was watching the pay TV, and I will put pay TV, £10. The movie was called Airplane. Then my guest had dinner, so restaurant dinner food, £90, and restaurant dinner beverage for £15. Then my guest went to the spa, and all of them had a massage. So it was £45 per person, so 3 guests, and that was a head massage. Then they invited a guest for breakfast, so restaurant, breakfast food, also £20 visitor breakfast. They were smoking in the room, so that was a smoking fee. They had the sparkling water from the mini bar, so mini. Say yes to article, and select the sparkling water, which you see. And they wanted to buy 3 bathrobes of the hotel, so that was the miscellaneous. Each bathrobe was £50, 3 bathrobes, and you were down 3 bathrobes. And press enter. Once you were happy with all your posting, you want to press close. Please note that all my charges are on window 1, but because we created the routing, the dinner will be automatically diverted to the window 2. You will see that now. And as you can see, the dinner has been forwarded via the routing transaction to that window. However, the breakfast has not been moved, so you will have to drag and drop it, because that was an extra breakfast, so it was not a part of the routing originally. Your guest wanted to pay the 2 taxis by cash straight away on a different invoice. So you have to select your 2 paid outs for the taxi. The paid outs for £90 was for Heathrow Airport and the one for £30 for City Airport. Perform a right click, select transfer to window, and the next empty window was window 3. Select your window 3. You can see that the total amount is £120. Click on payment. And your guest wanted to pay by cash. Update the method of payment to cash. Collect the cash and click on post. Your guest complains that he never received the magazine. What you wanted to do is select the magazine, drag and drop it to window 4, perform a right click, select adjust transactions, adjust by selected postings, reason code, other reason, percentage 100%, guest did not receive the magazine. Once you are happy with those details, you click on OK. System prompts you that one charge has been adjusted. Press OK. And here you can see that there is minus £10 and £10, and the total balance is 0. Because there is nothing left to pay, I moved it already to window 4, but this it does not remain on the guest bill as a reminder. This brings the correction of the exercise number 21 to an end. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.